Hi, my name is Ayla,
And I'm Sarah.
and we are your Future Career Academy District Directors.
Today we have an exciting interview with Lynn. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself by stating your name, role, company, and the industry you represent?
Absolutely. So my name is Lynn Pomeroy. I am the Human Resources Manager for the Florida Division of Gordon Food Service. Gordon Food Service is a broadline food service distributor. We service restaurants and hotels and hospitals and Hillsborough County schools, by the way. So that can be either good or bad, I suppose, depending on what you're eating on any given day. But we are over 125-year-old company, family-owned, privately held for as many years. So I've been with the company 15. And just on one note, it is also my last year because I'm actually retiring at the end of the year. So
Well, thank you, Lynn. We're so grateful to have you join us on our Zoom today. Thanks for being here.
you're welcome. My pleasure.
So seniors are about to graduate. What types of entry-level positions can they obtain in your industry with just a high school diploma?
Yeah, so we have a number of roles where people could start with us and do start with us as entry level. We have what we call selectors. Those are the folks that are picking the product off the shelves and loading it on a pallet to get loaded on a truck. We have freight handlers. So on the other side of the business, we order products in from different companies like Frito-Lay or Johnsonville or Kellogg's. They come in on big trucks and our freight handlers help to unload that freight and get it put into the shelves so that our selectors can take it back out and load it. We have maintenance teams, so our maintenance teams take care of the building, they take care of the equipment. And then we also have in our transportation department, we would have van drivers. So a van driver doesn't necessarily have to have a CDL, so someone could come in and start as a van driver and then work their way into a CDL role. So those are the majority of the entry-level roles. There are some office level as well, fewer of those, but we do have some administrative type roles.
Thank you for going into detail.
Sure.
Can you tell us a little bit more about career pathways starting in an entry-level role and what income potential within your industry is offered?
Yeah, absolutely. So most of our entry-level roles start not quite $18, so it's just about $18 for an entry-level role to start. That wage goes up at 6 months and then every year after that. There's also, especially in the warehouse, incentive pay that goes along with that. So incentive pay could be $1 an hour, $2 an hour, $3 an hour. It's really based on your speed and efficiency. So some of our folks can earn up to, I would say we've got selectors making easily $60,000 a year. Our entry-level roles could lead into a variety of things. So if you start as a selector or a freight handler, you could be a high-load driver, so operate a forklift. You could move into an inventory role, so more on the product in and out kind of role. You could move into an assistant lead role or a leadership role if that's something that interests you. We have a number of warehouse folks that start here, work in the warehouse for a couple of years, and then they go on to get a CDL and they go be a driver. So they go deliver product to the customers. Our CDL drivers easily make $75,000 to $95,000 a year. And CDL school is really pretty inexpensive and very short. It's a very short time window, so it's not like going to a four-year college and spending a boatload of money to do that. You can come in and get a CDL in 6 months or about that time frame and be making $95,000. We have warehouse people that have moved into sales roles and transportation people that have moved into sales roles. So lots of opportunities. If you like IT, we've got IT departments either, both locally and at our home office in Michigan. So if you're willing to go see the country, there's always an opportunity to do something different.
Wow, it sounds like the opportunities really are limitless. There's so
They
many
really are.
departments to get into.
They really are.
Amazing. So many seniors are wondering, can they work at your company while also going to trade school or college? And do you guys offer tuition reimbursement?
They can. They absolutely can work at our company and go to trade school or college. We certainly encourage that. We do offer tuition reimbursement. And what's really interesting here, it's the first company I've ever seen do it. We offer it not only for the employee, but also for the employee's spouse. So I know for a high school grad, hopefully that's not something they're thinking about right away, but it is something that we offer for the future. So we offer tuition reimbursement to spouses of employees. We also offer tuition reimbursement to the college students of our employees.
That is amazing. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Could you tell us a little bit more about the benefits offered within your company?
Sure. So regular health benefits start day one, so there is no waiting period. If you're a single person, you're not covering family or kids, that coverage, there's a plan that you can be covered under for free. So there's zero premium cost for that health insurance. We offer all the standard stuff, but there's also some really cool things like we have a $500 wellness reimbursement. So how that works is, let's say you have a gym membership, or you want to go buy a piece of fitness equipment, or it really covers a whole variety of things, from fishing poles to tennis rackets to running shoes, anything that can contribute to sort of a healthy lifestyle. We reimburse employees up to $500 a year for that. We have health savings accounts and flexible spending accounts where the company contributes money to those that help you kind of offset health insurance claims or bills that you might pay doctors. We have, let me think about, so we have like identity theft protection. So you can opt into like identity protection in case somebody tries to steal your identity, just some different things. I know everybody offers the normal, health, hospitalization, dental, vision, all of that. We offer all of those same things as well. And the big thing I would say for Gordon Food Service is we do have a profit sharing plan. I know for the 18-year-olds, it's kind of hard to think, out into your 50s and 60s, but we have people that have worked for Gordon Food Service for a number of years that have contributed to their 401k plan, which is also a benefit we offer. And they also get a profit sharing contribution every year that retire easily with 6 figures. So they're walking out of here with $1 million, and they're not putting boatloads of money every week. They're putting as much as they can afford to put in, and they leave it sit until the day they retire, and they leave here with a good chunk of money, which is really nice to see.
Wow, that's incredible. That really is. I'm glad that you're
able to share this.
Thank you.
It really is.
So for the students that are listening in and they're super excited, can you tell us about the application and interview process?
Sure. So they would apply through our website, gfs.com/careers. They can search either by location, so they could search by Plant City, Florida. They could search by warehouse or by transportation or by sales. And then they apply online. We're working on text to apply, so that's coming soon. But right now it is apply online. For warehouse positions, there is a little bit of an assessment that you do that kind of matches candidates to our jobs. And then typically they get a call from a recruiter, a talent acquisition specialist, that'll just go over a couple of questions, and then they set up an interview. Normally that person comes in for an interview with the supervisor, and they're making decisions from there.
Thank you so much for that insight.
What does your company look for in an applicant, and what should students be doing now to best prepare for their career?
Yeah, so I would say the most important thing when you're coming for an interview is to come prepared. So come dressed like you want to go to work, right? You don't have to come in a suit and a tie, but be on time. Make sure that you're shaking the person's hand that's interviewing you. Make sure that you can answer questions clearly and articulately. Don't sit with your head down. Don't sit with your feet up. Act professional when you come into the interview. Think about your work history or think about your school history, because you're going to be asked questions about, how some of that might relate to the work that you'll be doing at Gordon Food Service. So be thinking about what you've done in the past that might relate to this job. Think about why you want to work here, right? Is it about the money? That's fine. We understand that. If it's about, a career for your future, you want to get a foot in the door so you can get tuition reimbursement. So really come prepared and know a little bit about the company, I think, is always helpful.
Definitely. Thank you for sharing.
That is some great advice that you shared with these students. So now I want to ask you, what is some advice or what do you wish you had known while you were in high school to better prepare yourself to be more successful in your career and or in life?
Yeah, so what I would tell the students that are watching the video, so for me, it was a completely different scenario and maybe not so different for some folks. I was actually a high school dropout. So long story short, it took me a whole lot longer to get to this point in my life than it should have because of that, right? So education wasn't the first thing on my mind when I was 18 years old. And it took me a long time to get a career started because I didn't start the right way. So, even if this isn't your dream job, right? Coming to Gordon Food Service might not be your dream job, but the experience that you'll gain here and the knowledge and the teamwork and the work ethic that you will learn here will prepare you for the rest of your life. I can guarantee that.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with us today?
We look forward to having some of you apply, having some of the kids apply, and we always enjoy meeting them when they come on the tours and come and visit our building. We love showing what we do here, and we're very proud of our organization. I'll give you a little tidbit from the last couple of weeks. I know it's been really difficult with the hurricane, but our job is to get food products out to the people that need them, right? The places that are serving our relief workers and hospitals and all of that. One of our big customers is Culver's. Culver's was really desperate for food during the hurricane so they could help feed people. And we did everything we could to make sure they got what they needed. They're actually coming here tomorrow. They're going to feed our people. So they're actually coming to our building tomorrow to feed our employees, which is really cool.
I love that. Thanks for sharing. It's so important to get back to the community and build those relationships. And it seems like, you're their go-to. They trust in you and they know that you can be there for them. That's
Absolutely.
awesome.